Call the meeting to order. The purpose of the meeting today is a special meeting to adopt a tax rate and a budget. Commissioners, we've seen the agenda. Can I have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Okay.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Have a motion by Commissioner Alexander, second by Widmer. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Public hearing. I need a motion to go into public hearing. I have a motion from Mayor Pro Tem Fouché to go into a public hearing. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second from Commissioner Alexander. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes carry. Anyone from the floor want to talk about the budget? Who's back there in the back? That's Josh. Josh, you don't have to get a chance.
I'll go ahead and make my comments, Mayor, since
Okay.
we'll see if anyone shows up while I ramble a bit. I'm just going to read some prepared remarks on why this meeting is happening, just hopefully to explain to the public why we have to do this, to amend the budget we just adopted, and if you all have any questions, just let me know. Earlier this year, the Town Council adopted fiscal year 26-27 budget using Buncombe County's anticipated 2026 property revaluation. At that time, the town adopted a lower tax rate because the higher property values resulting from the revaluation would have generated the same amount of property tax revenue needed to fund town services. Since the budget was adopted, the North Carolina General Assembly enacted legislation that changed how certain counties, including Buncombe County, must proceed with property taxation this year. As a result, Buncombe County will bill taxes using the previous property values rather than the new revaluation. Because the tax base is reverting to the previous valuations, the town must also adjust its tax rate to generate the same revenue that was included in the adopted budget. While the tax rate will increase from the rate previously adopted, this change will not raise additional revenue beyond what was approved in the budget. It is a technical adjustment to account for the lower property values that will now be used for taxation. Without this adjustment, the town would experience a significant shortfall in revenue, impacting the ability to provide essential municipal operations.
Commissioners, any questions from Savannah or statements?
I'll just make a statement that in today's Monterey Minute, we are reproducing essentially that statement so everyone knows what's going on.
Good, thank you. Anyone else? Seeing no one wanting to say anything in the public hearing, to entertain a motion to close the public hearing and go into regular session.
So moved.
I have a motion from Commissioner Widmer. Do I have a second? Second from Mayor Pro Tem Fouché. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We are in regular session.
So the total proposed budget for this year is the same. It's $3,020,918, which is an increase of 20.7 from the previous year. General fund revenues are projected at $2,442,818, while water fund totals $578,000, a 36% increase. So all of that remains the same, and the new property tax ad valorem tax rate is 53.5 cents per 100 of assessed valuation.
Tom?
I am just looking at what we approved at the 29th of June meeting and what you had sent out at a 0.36 revaluation. The total general fund expenses and revenues were $2,462,818. What you just handed us says 2,442, 818.
Yes, I'm sorry, I misspoke about that. We did have to cut out approximately 20,000 from the new budget from what we previously adopted, just to prevent raising the taxes even further. So we did make a cut of $20,000, and we pulled that from various different departments, small cuts along various different lines to make up that money. But we really did not want to go any further than the 53 and a half.
Okay. What we're looking at, I don't know what page that is, but section 2, which is on, it doesn't have page number. It's after page 5, so I guess it would be 6. What we're really affecting in terms of our revenue stream is the ad valorem taxes of 1,590, which apparently is where you got the 20,000 from, as well as the vehicle. Let's see. I'm just trying to get back to where we were before. The DMV taxes. Is that correct? It would be personal taxes. Those are the two that we fund through our
That's
tax
correct.
revenue.
Yes.
And to get to that, it ends up being, what did you say, 0.53?
0.53, 53 and a half, yes.
And where is that in the budget message?
The actual ad valorem tax rate,
Yeah.
you can find it in two places. The first is in
Oh, right there.
the budget message, the proposed ad valorem tax rate.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then later on the last page as
Great.
well.
Very good. Thanks. And you just backed into that by figuring out what that rate would be from a 0.43.
That's right. So we were able to back into it. It actually was made a little bit easier because we knew already the revenue we needed for this year. And so then we were just
Right.
able to calculate what tax rate would keep the revenue equal.
And is our mathematics professor okay with that math?
I didn't see the math. I like to see my math. Pencil and paper, and I did not see that, so I can't comment.
Any other questions, Savannah? Any other comments?
Do we have any idea of when our evaluation may be bumped up?
I expect that it will be next year. So then we'll adjust the tax rate, to keep things appropriate for us. But the moratorium that the General Assembly passed was for 1 year.
And how many counties went with the new valuation? Do you know?
I don't know.
The majority?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was the only counties that were impacted by this legislation, I believe, were rapid growth counties. And I haven't done the research to figure out which ones did what with our new marching orders.
I don't know if you all heard the news the other day when they were discussing this, but there was a legislator who voted against it, against the waiting a year. And her comment was really telling. She said the reason that this was being done was to make the municipalities look bad. That we raised our rates, because we're raising our rate from 0.43 to 0.53. Now next year we'll reduce it if the revaluation goes into effect. But she said it was just a political move.
That's so sad.
Should we include in your comments the fact that this is temporary and next year we would reduce it?
I can add in some information about what I anticipate will happen next year. I won't commit to anything, but I can at least put the information in there.
That would provide a little hope after they
Yes,
see the shocking
that's a good
number.
thought.
I think from looking out here and seeing that no one came, I think there's a lot of trust that we're going to do the best we can.
I hope so.
I hope so too. Any other comments? Do we have a motion then to adopt the budget and set the tax rate at 53.5, right?
1535.
So moved.
Have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Commissioner Widmer. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes carry. Will anybody make a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Have a motion.
Hold on.
Mayor
There was something else that you had on. the
Boucher
agenda.
to adjourn. Do we have a?
I did have something else on the agenda, but I don't have it ready, so we'll hold it till August. It was a resolution to donate some property, but yeah, sorry.
I have a motion. Do I have a second to adjourn?
Second. I couldn't remember what I seconding myself.
James, there's something else you want to talk about?
I was trying to figure out if I was seconding myself.
Good move. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes carry. We stand adjourned.
Kerrigan, thanks for being here.
Yeah.